You're a therapist and you're making a dating app?
Oh, wait. Please tell us.
Wait, I need to hear about this. Okay. What makes it different than other apps? It matches you off of emotional availability, but is it self-reported emotional availability? Or is it like you hook it up to the Aura ring and they're like, you still have issues with your mom. Like, do they, how are they, you take a test?
74 question? You're going to weed out a lot of dudes already, which I like.
That's true.
Like,
I do like that. Everyone on that app is going to have follow-through.
yeah. We like that.
74 questions. It matches you to a therapist if you're not ready to date. So you're just drumming up business.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
I'll help you find love. Oop, you're not ready. See you Tuesday with $200. Honestly, I'm kind of into that. Do you have a name for the app? Luma. Okay.
I mean, that for sure sounds like an IUD. I mean,
Yeah.
that sounds like every...
I didn't want to say it, but it does, yeah. Luma is birth control.
Yeah. Luma has side effects.
Luma's going to give you cramps that are different.
Yeah. They hit different with Luma.
Luma's going to teach you it can get worse. You're not pregnant, but you're not doing well. Luma! They said it wouldn't hurt going in. Luma.
Yeah.
Is it copper? We didn't show it to you. Luma. Does your therapist watch your shows and analyze your jokes? Honestly, she's never analyzed a joke before, probably because she saw them all in their earliest stages. I did a joke, maybe it was in Look at You. I did a joke about how I said to my therapist, like, well, my mom's dead, but I'm on Netflix, so it all worked out. Do you think I'd be this successful at my age if I had a live mom? Fuck no! I'd be a creative writing teacher who loved myself, and I'd be sitting in the dark with you peasants, okay? She's in heaven. I'm on Netflix. It all worked out. And that's a real thing I said. That's not a thing I wrote down. That's a thing I said, but I was crying, so it was different.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, but it all worked out, right? And she goes, do you want to come in again Thursday? Because
Yeah.
we're out of time.
She was like, I'm gonna have this client for a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna raise my rates because she's on Netflix.
Oh, yeah. No, her kids can go to any college they want. But she and my psychiatrist have come to shows before.
Is that
That's true.
allowed? That doesn't
I don't
seem-
know, but
yeah.
I need the ticket sales.
No,
I'm kidding.
yes,
I
stop,
comp
yeah.
them. I comp them. I'm so glad I know that I'm bipolar now. I mean, I have the right meds. I got a mood ring. I'm handling it. But when I first found out, it was a very tough pill to swallow, and I've swallowed a lot of pills. Because when you first find out something like that, you're like, oh man, am I going to tell anybody? Should I tell anybody? And if I do tell people, am I hot and or talented enough to be an inspiration? Like, if I have a thing and someone else has that thing and they find out I have it too, are they gonna feel good or bad with that information? Because when I got diagnosed, they started listing names. They were like, you know who else is bipolar? Selena Gomez. And I was like, that does make me feel better. She is very pretty. Okay, I'll be bipolar. You save someone's life together? What was your job? You were a nurse, and what was your job? A paramedic? He was scared of you? You okay? Blink if you need help, sir. You married now? Yeah, how do you not marry the person you saved someone's life with? That's I mean, did you guys even have to ask each other out, or were you just kind of like, you still had to ask him out? What the fuck's wrong with you? Pick up on the clues. The second we fucking defibrillated that bitch back to life, I'd be like, so we're married now. I think saving a life together is the equivalent of living together for 7 years. That's a common law marriage, as far as I'm concerned. What was the person dying of? He was bleeding out into his stomach. You're so cute. You're saying everything with the biggest smile on your face. He was bleeding out into his stomach. He was scared of me. I don't know why. You asked a guy out while he was covered in blood, right? Yep. How much game do you have? I hope you waited a couple minutes though, right? You probably waited till you showered or something. Did you wait a day? The next day. Okay, great. Yeah. You can't You said what? He said, how'd that guy do? And you said, he lived, I'll tell you all about it over a drink? I'm obsessed with you. You're my hero. Has anyone thought about what they want to happen to them after they, like what they want to happen to their body?
Gemstone.
Gemstone. Can you explain that to me?
Cremated ashes get turned into a gemstone.
Your cremated ashes get turned into a gemstone, and then what happens to the gemstone?
I have to wear it.
What's your relationship? You're happily married. Are you sure? I have to wear it. The last ugly piece of jewelry he ever gave me. His literal remains. All your friends are like, is that new? You're like, oh, yes, it's Bill. Well, what if you die first? What are you going to make him wear? Like a big belt buckle? What are you going to do? You're just so sure you're going to outlive Monsieur Gemstone.
He's going first.
He's going first? Sounds like you're going to kill him, so least you can do is wear his gemstone. You said I love you already?
I did once.
You did once? Girl. You did once and he what? It was a little sudden? Okay, so he didn't say it back? When did you say I love you?
Like a month and a half.
A month and a half in. Oh. No, that's, okay, here's the thing. That's usually when people say I love you, right? Like 6 weeks in, people say that, right? 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 And then he just didn't ever, and you just never said it again? And you're still dating this person? I mean, do you love him? Like you still do? You're just like, oh, we'll just like keep it to ourselves? Are all your friends here? How many of your friends are here? 7 friends? Wait. You're telling me that you have 7 friends as an adult. How old are you?
28.
You're 28. You somehow have 7 friends. That's unheard of. You're 28. You have 7 friends that all came out with you at the same time. Is it your birthday? No. You have 7 friends that will come hang out with you in a public place with no occasion. And you told a man that you loved him, and he was like, Guys, what are you doing? Y'all are bad friends. This is an insane situation. You know how I know? I'm working right now, and I'm being a better friend to her than you. Like, sexual awakening was Kovu from The Lion King. Fuck yeah, it was.
Kovu?
Kovu. Did you see Lion King 2?
Yeah.
You did?
Which one's Kovu?
He's the hot one. So okay, I can't believe I have to explain this. He's the one that's younger. He's like Simba's age, but Simba's older now.
Okay.
It's Lion King 2, with the dark hair. Kovu. I'm gonna Google him.
Alright.
Because I can't, I'm sorry.
Obviously, Teen Simba's hot.
Yes, of course.
18-year-old Simba. Like,
Okay.
sorry.
if you think,
Not gonna get me.
okay, but if you think adult Simba is hot,
Yeah.
wait till you see adult Kovu. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, scroll through more. That's him during the day.
Should we do Kovu hot?
Oh, I don't think you'll need to, but yeah, let's see what happens when you pick Kovu hot.
I think I saw him on Raya.
Yeah, look. See? Oh yeah, right here.
Oh, when he's angry?
He's angry and like wet for some reason. We gotta rewatch this movie.
Okay.
That's fan
Do we need to
fiction.
get a VHS player?
There's literally so much fan fiction. Why are you giving these lions abs, Reddit?
I just don't want to be somebody who has kids before I'm ready to have them. I have a friend who told me in the next year she either wants to get a dog or have a baby. I'm like, if you think those are the same thing, you are not ready for either one. A dog or a baby? That's like saying, yeah, I'm either gonna get a skateboard or my pilot's license. It's whatever I have time for. It is insane to me how easy it is to have and keep a baby. Like, if you get your appendix removed, they won't let you take it home. But if you have a baby, they're just like, here, you drop this. And you know there are days at the hospital, nurses look at each other like, are we gonna let this happen? They both have neck tattoos. One says fuck, one says babies. Either way they stand, it's bad news. Really? This is fine. This is fine with you. What were you gonna name her? Big Red after your truck. Yeah, we gotta do something. If you want to adopt a kid, you have to jump through so many hoops, but if you just have one, they're like, that's yours forever. No questions asked? That's insane. There's no exit interview on the way out of the hospital to make sure you're okay. Just like, hey, before we hand you a baby forever, can you put this metal bowl in the microwave for me? Some of us not clapping, I encourage you to go home and try that. Nobody tell them. I think that if you have childhood trauma, you really want the person you're dating to have childhood trauma. Have you guys ever gone on a first date and they start telling you about their childhood trauma and you have to stifle your excitement? They're like, yeah, and then in 5th grade, and you're like, oh. That sounds really bad. I'm so sorry I'm so sorry that had to happen to you. So that you could be perfect for me. My mom's dead. I went out with a guy whose dad left. Oh, it's like we both had half a Parent Trap photo. But both the pictures were empty. You get it. 5 love languages are quality time, acts of service, words of affirmation, physical touch, and gifts. Gifts is really just there to weed out the assholes. If you ask somebody, what's your love language, and they say gifts, you're like, got it. Here's what I've learned about the love languages. Your love language is just whatever your partner isn't fucking doing right now. Like, what's my love language? Standing up to your mother. That's my love language. Having my back. That's my love language. He never cheated on me, but he did do this weird thing where he would let me know anytime other women hit on him. Like, he'd go out of his way to be like, oh, babe, I just want to let you know, girl at Starbucks tried to give me her number, so. And I'm like, cool. What do you want me to say to that? You want me to fist bump you? Like, nice, bro. Get it. Like, you want me to get jealous, turn into Batman? Like, where is she? Like, what? And he's like, no, I'm trying to be honest with you because I love you. That's what I'm doing. I'm being honest with you. And I'm like, no, you're not. You want me to know that you turned down the option of other people today. You want points for not cheating on me. Like I'm supposed to swoon or something. Like, oh my God, babe. You honored the most basic term of our agreement? I'm so lucky. This is like a fairy tale. Like, I never understood Taylor Swift songs before, and now I do. Like, I thank you so much. I know you have a lot of options. I turned into Southwest Airlines. Like, I know you have a lot of options when you fly. Thank you for choosing us. Can we get you anything else? It's scary to just say you're bisexual, because then someone's always like, fucking prove it. Here's a picture of Margot Robbie. Are you wet? Let me feel. Like, everyone's real aggressive about it. It's weird. You gotta, like, prove it to people. But I was asking my friend about it, and she goes, well, obviously sexuality is a spectrum. She watched Euphoria, too. But she goes, I know that I'm super straight because I could not go down on another girl. I think that's gross. And I was like, okay. Let's think about this, Taylor. Why are you not going down on a girl right now? Is it because it's gross to you? And I was like, no, it's not that it's gross to me. It's that I really don't want to be bad at something as an adult. Okay? My brother is trans, my sisters are gay, and I identify as afraid. I am so afraid of failure. I can't even stick with new hobbies as an adult. How the fuck am I supposed to get good at... Getting good at going down on women to me would be like learning how to play the piano. I would love to have that skill. I would love to bust that shit out at parties, impress everyone. But I don't have the time or humility to sit down and learn new fingerings. I don't have it. I get halfway through Jingle Bells, I'm like, fuck, I suck. I should have started at 12. I'll never catch up. I already know how to play the clarinet. It is not my passion, but I have the respect of my peers. I have many years of experience under my belt, under someone's belt, under some belt. And when I was a kid, I didn't know there was another option. When I was a kid, they were like, you're a girl, you play clarinet. And I was like, what about piano? Could I play piano if I want? And they're like, sure, you can play piano. If you want to go to fucking hell. I made the mistake of babysitting after I broke off my engagement, and that is not the time to be caring for someone with hope. I was so nervous. I'm always nervous to babysit. I don't want to ruin her life, because, like, that's her parents' job. And so I just put on a Disney movie, and I hid in the kitchen, and I thought, we'll get through these 4 hours together. Halfway through the Disney movie, this little girl, she's 6 years old, she comes running up to me in the kitchen, and she goes, Taylor, what does being in love feel like? And it's tough, you know, because, like, how do you even begin to explain love to a child that young? How do you even begin to explain romance and courtship? You know, it's complicated. There's an app, and you got to download it and swipe. There's, like, a whole resume you have to fill out, take a picture from a pier, Facetune it. That's another app, okay? But I didn't want to lie to her, and I wanted to relate it to something she would have understood, something that she would have experienced in her young life. So I thought about it, and I said, being in love is sort of like... Okay. Do you remember when you got lost at the grocery store? That was scary, right? But then do you remember how you felt when you finally found your mom? How safe and happy and relieved you were? And how you ran up to her and you grabbed her leg? And then you looked up and it wasn't your mom? That's kind of what it's like out here, yeah. You think you know somebody, turns out it's just some stranger with your mom's niece. Trust no one, swipe left. On the 3-hour drive from Wichita, I masturbated to the clouds while my husband drove. I hope to God that's not a joke. That's gorgeous. I love that.
Was there something about the clouds that you were like, yeah, you slutty little cumulus? Like, what? Why the... Your husband's right there, and you're like, nah, clouds. Like, what?
Can you drive quietly? I'm kind of having a moment. That's gorgeous. I mean, I read that and I was like, I spend too much time on my phone. You know?
Get outside.
Yeah.
Get wet outside.
The craziest thing that happened is my mom died of cancer. See? You almost forgot. And then my dad got remarried, and then our stepmom got cancer. She's fine, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you twice. That's God talking to my dad. And as soon as our stepmom got it, me and my siblings were like, holy shit. Is Dad giving people cancer? We thought he was a carcinogen. We were like, don't microwave anything for him. I think that's how he's doing it. If he had taken down a second one, we would have put a warning on his Christian Mingle account. Like bare minimum, just like, hey, chemicals in here have been known to cause cancer. Ride at your own risk. I feel like some people don't believe me that she's alive. She's completely fine, you guys. She's happy, healthy, great lady. We actually call my stepmom Mom because when my dad married her, nobody was using it. So we were like, yeah, be Mom, who cares? Oh, I'm sorry. If your principal quit and you got a new principal, they wouldn't be like, this is Lisa. Like, let her be principal. There's an opening. Also, we were so young when it happened and my dad got remarried so fast, I think he was kind of hoping he could just like Indiana Jones, switch him out before anybody noticed. You know when you're a kid and your hamster dies and your parents don't want to explain death to you, so they just buy you a new one that looks the same and they're like, no, that's Connie, she just bites now. That's kind of what he did. But with moms.
I am gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss waking up every day for 4 years. Just like, fuck it! I'm gonna have roll-ups for breakfast. You don't know what's gonna happen. I never understood the phrase live every day like it's your last until Trump got elected. And then I was like, it's like this, okay. Then I heard Biden got it and I was like, shit, alright, I gotta start trying again. And it says, the VP's a woman? I'll go back to the gym. Alright.
I saw a girl on TikTok who said that if you start dating a guy, you should not tell him how you've been hurt in the past by other people. Because all he hears is, oh, I can hurt her like that. Yeah. And I'm like, are dudes really thinking that way? Are guys honestly like, okay, so you got cheated on? Okay, but you're fine now. Which means I could, and you'd probably be. I'm just saying, you know, they say God never gives you more than you can handle. Neither does Dylan. Dating is what's shitty. The constant push and pull of hope and disappointment. Dating feels like being a stuffed animal in a claw machine. Like, oh my God, it's happening! No, it's not. Oh my God, here we go. Wow, can't believe I told people. That's embarrassing. And you're just moving me over to get to something else. I understand. I get that. And things change so quickly as you're getting older, too. I had a friend. I didn't talk to her for a couple weeks. I called her to catch up. She goes, you'll never guess. I think I met my soulmate on Bumble. Gone, just like that. They're getting married this spring. We were lying in the same pile of stuffed animals for years. I closed my eyes for 2 minutes, and when I opened them, she was outside the glass going, it'll happen for you, too! About having kids, your body and time are no longer yours. Also, our 2-year-old ate her own poop the other day.
There are dogs smarter than that.
Literally, though.
Would never kiss my kid again. If it ate its poop, nope.
Haven't you eaten ass?
Way to weaponize my sexuality, Taylor.
You're a therapist and you're making a dating app?
Oh, wait. Please tell us.
I need to hear about this. Okay. What makes it different than other apps? It matches you off of emotional availability, but is it self-reported emotional availability? Or is it like you hook it up to the Aura ring and they're like, you still have issues with your mom? Like, do they, how are they, you take a test?
74 question. You're gonna weed out a lot of dudes already, which I like.
That's true.
It's like,
I do like that. Everyone on that app is going to have follow through.
Yeah, we like that.
4 questions. It matches you to a therapist if you're not ready to date. So you're just drumming up business.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I'll help you find love. Oop, you're not ready. See you Tuesday with $200. Honestly, I'm kind of into that. Do you have a name for the app? Luma. Okay.
I mean, that for sure sounds like an IUD. I mean,
Yeah.
that sounds like every.
I didn't want to say it, but it does. Yeah. Luma is birth control.
Yeah. Luma has side effects.
Luma's gonna give you cramps that are different.
Yeah. They hit different with Luma.
Luma's gonna teach you it can get worse. You're not pregnant, but you're not doing well. Luma! They said it wouldn't hurt going in. Luma.
Yeah.
Is it copper? We didn't show it to you. Luma. Did anyone fuck their boss or anything? Yeah, over here? What was your job? You worked at a bank? This is what I'm talking about, groundwater. Fuck their boss at a bank, where the money is. Okay, did you leave that job because you fucked your boss? No, it wasn't allowed. It wasn't allowed because you have both sides of the vault codes? Did you... I know the answer is probably no, but did you ever think about fucking in the vault? But you didn't? Oh. Everyone's so disappointed. That was so nice, and we were all just like, oh, fuck. But I'm at a bit of a crossroads in my life, you guys, because I'm 25, and I don't want to party, I don't want to hook up, and I guess I'm not ready to get married, so what is left for me to do? Judge people, exactly. So this girl made a whole video for Instagram, Facebook, all of them. She's like, hey guys, so as you probably heard, I just got married. And I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break from social media just to focus on my new wifely duties. Wifely duty. I'm like, you can't blow your husband and share cat videos? You have 2 hands, multitask. Like, get an apron. Do you have kids up in the front? Oh, yeah? How many? You have 5 kids? Was that the plan, or? No? What was the plan? How many were on purpose? They're not here. Huh? Oh, 3 biological, 2 adopted. Okay, so 2 on purpose. Yeah. That seems like the coolest part about being adopted, is you're like, I was not a fucking accident, okay? I was a lot of paperwork, but I wasn't a whoopsie, I'll tell you that fucking. Nobody expects me to do shit right. I'm like, what can I bring to the potluck, Nana? She's like, napkins, can you handle that? Dry ones this time. And if they say Starbucks on them, I swear to God, Taylor.
Dad's a bong.
Your dad's a what?
A bong.
A bong? Oh, your dad's ashes are in a bong?
No, they are made into a bong.
They were made into a bong?
Yeah.
God, we are in Portland, aren't we? If you had put me in this room right now, and we're like, we won't tell you. If you had put a sack over my head, put me in a big suitcase, driven me around for 3 days, put me on this stage, and been like, guess where you are? And I had heard they turned my dad's ashes into a bong, I'd be like, Portland, Oregon. Was your dad a big weed guy?
For the Stone stoner my whole life, and I never got high with him because I didn't do drugs until I was 29. I died when I was 23. I never got to smoke with my dad, so I turned him into a bong. So I
Again, if you don't like this story, you've had it too good. That's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard in my life. That's a fucking...
I didn't realize how easy my boyfriend's life has been until recently when I found out he's never had sex in a car before. Yeah, now we're back on Team Taylor. I'm like, never? He's like, no, but I'm down. I'm like, you're down? We're not brainstorming. Like, we have a home. Like, do you want to have sex in a car? He's like, I mean, sure, that sounds kind of hot. And I was like, oh, hop in, Speed Racer. Let's kill a dream. Because anybody who's had car sex knows what I know, that car sex is for children or criminals. It is for people outside the law with nowhere to go. If you've never had sex in a car before, that means you've always had a place to bone. That is the epitome of privilege, and I don't care to know you. If your ribs have never been bruised by a center console, we have nothing to say to each other. Nothing will make you more grateful to be single than watching your friend go through a devastating breakup. That's messed up to say, but it's the truth. I have a friend just went through a breakup, still follows her ex on social media because they're trying to be mature and evolved. Rookie mistake. Her ex just posted a photo of him and his new girlfriend, who is a model. I know, don't worry, we all called her. We're like, hey, how's it going? Have you been online today? Because we were thinking maybe doing like a no screens day. We were thinking maybe we just power down, get a quilt, find a field, maybe crack the Bible open one more time. I don't know. She's like, I already saw it. We're like, oh, we're too late. Okay, are you okay? She's like, no, honestly, I wish he was just like dating a man instead. And we're like, oh, you are so problematic, Trish. Why? Why would that be better for you if he was just dating a man instead? She goes, no, listen, because then if he dumped me for a man, it would be like, well, okay, then he just wanted something that I could never be. And we were like, well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of... No, we think you're so pretty, babe, but like a model? Like that's kind of like a different, like look around, don't you think if you were a model, we'd all be models? But this isn't Model Squad, this is Personality Squad. Like this is a different team you're on.
You're both pastors. First off, you're bad pastors, because you're here. Bad pastors. Also, you're both too attractive to be pastors. I'm telling you, are you youth group pastors? Youth group? You're gonna get in trouble. You are like gonna get in so much trouble someday. Are you youth group or you're adults? We're worship music. Okay, you might be okay, but you are distracting to be in a worship band. Like, no, don't say thanks. Just quit. Just quit right now. I'm sorry, we had a hot worship band too when I was a church person, and it was not okay. When like the lights got dim and they were like, just think about Jesus, and you're like, I'm fucking trying. Like, can you please talk louder? Open.
Does anybody have any dicey workplace romance situations?
Oh, I work in HR.
You work in HR? Okay, all right.
Well, when I worked for my previous...
You slept with the IT guy? When you worked in HR? Wait, shh, everyone be quiet. Okay, wait. You worked in HR,
Yes.
but you slept with the IT guy? Yes. Did you have to tell yourself you fucked the IT guy? Did you have to like send yourself an email and be like, Jared was great last night? Did you guys start dating, or was it just like a one-off?
It was like a situationship.
It was a situationship? Yeah. Who does HR tell if they're involved in some drama?
We have HR for HR.
You have HR for HR. Oh, like when therapists see a therapist. So wait, when you weren't hooking up anymore, were you like, we should probably fire this guy? He fucked someone from HR. That's crazy. If he was like, I don't really want to date anymore, would you have been like, this was a test and you're fired?
I moved away.
You moved away.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That was classy of you. pretty good. I hope I don't have to go through another breakup. I am getting too old to say shit like I've never felt this way before. You know when you hit like your last one, you're like, this is the farewell tour for that phrase. And at a certain age, you don't want people to say that to you either. At a certain age, if they're like, I've never felt this way before, you're like, you're 42, Dan. You should have felt most. Do you guys know about the writer's strike going on? Yeah. So obviously that needs to be happening because writers are underpaid and undervalued, all that. Underappreciated. That being said, I understand why they are underappreciated because people are stupid. I work in entertainment and I went on a date with a guy who wrote for like a children's preschool television show. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I didn't know anybody was writing those. I thought they went into work and was like, all right, whose daughter had a dream that we can draw? Anybody? I didn't know there was like a conference room full of people like, all right, everyone, happy Monday. This week, what is Swiper swiping? What do we got, people? Fresh ideas. Puppies? Fuck off, Zach. We've done that 3 times this year. I have sort of a wholesome, settled down vibe about me. Like guys meet me and they're like, oh, she's like Mandy Moore from A Walk to Remember. And you're right, I am like Mandy Moore from A Walk to Remember, except I don't die. I just stick around and start saying shit like, why don't you have a headboard? You were doing ventriloquism on a mission trip? So you weren't saving people, the dummy was saving people. And how many ventriloquists went on this mission trip? 5 or 6 ventriloquists. I mean, were you part of a church? Okay, or were you just like a group of ventriloquists? And one of you came in and you're like, hey, I have an angle for us to go on tour. You put on shows or did you just walk around door to door? Say hello to my little friend. He has information about the afterlife. Okay, so you're not a Christian or a ventriloquist anymore. That seems to be for the best. Someone died on the trip? One of the ventriloquists? Yes? Were they older? Or was God like, fucking stop? You're embarrassing me. I'll be honest. If I were God, I'm not. If I were God and I saw a group of ventriloquists go out on my behalf, I'd be like, no, strike one down every day until they cut that shit out. That's not part of my brand, ventriloquism, okay? I did the bush thing one time. One time I talked through the bush. It wasn't some guy named Happy Fuck or whatever they're doing. I had one little run-in with ventriloquism, and then I went, this is dumb, and I stopped. So do you see me talking through bushes anymore? No, because I realized it was lame. Kill another one. I'm sorry. Were they friends of you? Okay. So anyway, I've been trying to figure out if I'm bisexual or if I just binged Euphoria too fast. Because I've been trying to date women, but it is so hard. I don't know how to get women to like me. I know how to get men to like me. That's easy. You just trick them. You just wait until they kind of like you, and then you're like, you don't like me. And they're like, yeah, I do. And you're like, no, you don't. And they're like, yeah, I do. And you're like, no, you don't. And they're like, yeah, I do. And you just do that until they get you pregnant, I think. You just have to turn it into a fun challenge for them. Like, bet you can't spend the rest of your life with me. And they're like, fucking watch me, you bitch. It's like when you ask a kid to take out the trash, and they're like, no. And you're like, I'll time ya. And he's like, and you're like, see, you didn't even think you wanted to do that. He's like, who cares? I'm the fastest boy alive. Hitting on women is so much harder. It feels so much more delicate. Like, hitting on a woman feels like trying to skip a stone on a lake. Hitting on a man feels like throwing a brick through a window. I'm like, I don't even really care. I just want to see what happens. I'm not going to live here, right? I might be sexist. I'm hearing it now as I'm talking. I think I'm sexist because when a man rejects me, I'm like, this idiot. But when a woman rejects me, I'm like, she probably knows what she's talking about. I don't even think I could date an extrovert again. I dated an extrovert once. We moved in together. The first week we lived together, he's like, hey, what if we had some people over? I was like, look, if you don't want to be with me, just say so. You want to have people over? Over what? My dead body? If you're an extrovert and you're in love with an introvert, you gotta understand, asking us to invite people over is like asking us to do anal. Watch our face change. Like, I'm sorry, is it your birthday? Seems like a big ask for a random Tuesday. A lot of hot people here in London, I gotta say. A lot of hot people. But, you know, I'm American, so are you hot or am I just looking for a way out? I will say, if you have a crush on an American entertainer, slide into those DMs. I'm just saying, things are bad. This is the one time in history Drew Barrymore might text you back. Like, I check my DMs every night. They're wide open, okay? Just put urgent visa. It's been interesting seeing what people laugh at over here as opposed to America, and it is always the jokes I like best. So once again, my DMs are open. You think I'm kidding? My social media manager texted me 2 days ago, and she goes, because she manages my socials, that's her job, and she goes, what are you telling people on stage? Because everyone's coming in real hot. And I was like, Janie, please don't ask questions. Just screenshot them and send them to me. Do your job. When you get there and you're like, is everything okay? Oh, was that a vacuum? That's so funny. That's hilarious. I was like, I've never been heckled by a vacuum. As a single childless woman, I don't appreciate it. In 10 minutes, I'm like, what is that noise? Is that someone washing dishes and baking pie? What was the last weirdo you got from Hinge? Too many options? A guy that was addicted to sugar? I hate you. I hate you so much. Are you serious? A guy who was addicted to sugar? That's all of us in here, bitch. Are you for real right now? I'm so mad I called you hot. That's such a hot person thing to say. He was addicted to sugar? It's like, yikes. What's next? You need caffeine to wake up?
I love that you didn't just immediately fly off the handle when you saw her calling him. You were like, I'm gonna give this a sec. I'm gonna wait until he's clean. And so then he got out of the shower and, like, you confronted him? Did you wait for him to get dressed, or did you do it wisely? You waited for him to get... Oh, I love how you said that. You were a stone cold bitch. I love it. She's like, oh, I waited. I took my time. I said, put your shoes on. You're gonna need them. Did he try to deny it, or was he like, okay, I'm sorry? He denied everything. To this day. Dude, men are crazy, right? You'll, like, text them and shit, and they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. And you're like, you're literally inside her right now. I can see you. And he's like, what, who this? I don't even know who this is.
Sometimes I think I'm ready, I see the posts, I feel the emptiness, like, I want to be married, but then I eat bread and I feel so much better. Just needed some carbs, almost ruined my life. Like, that was a close one. You think you need to get married, just slam a sleeve of Ritz crackers first. Make sure that's not what you need. If that doesn't work, lie under some warm laundry for an hour. It feels like being loved unconditionally.
Do we have any Gen Z here? Oh, they're so close. Okay. All right, sorry. Hey, how's it going? Do you like these jeans? No, don't tell me. How old are you? 23? Okay. Who's this? Is your mom? Who wanted to come to this? You. Were you familiar with me at all? From TikTok, yeah. thing moms bring their daughters to now. Going like, no, you'll really like this. And then she's like, okay. Is that what's happening? It feels like it is. Am I fully crying? I can't tell. I'm sweating from my eyes. You know that scene in Lizzie McGuire where her mom buys her pants? Can we move them? It's not personal. Your eyesight's better than most of ours. Being so young, so I just think maybe we should move them to the back.
I shouldn't be making any permanent decisions, okay? Being in your 20s is like having a virus. You can't do anything. You just have to wait until you're better. And the whole time you're waiting, everybody's like, these are the best years of your life. These are the best years of your whole life. And I'm like, I just used a fast food napkin as toilet paper. This gets worse. Everything feels like that in your 20s. Temporary, pointless. Dating in your 20s is like watching Titanic, where you're just like, this isn't gonna work out, but let's just enjoy this first part where we're hooking up in cars and pretending he's not poor. Put a jacket.
Here's the hardest part as a woman about having like a best male friend. Can I tell this story? Do you know what I'm gonna say?
I don't know what you're gonna say.
It's not that crazy. It's not that crazy. But I was at work and Dustin texted me, just a nice text. He's like, hey, I'm really grateful for our friendship. And I'm glad that we're still best friends. And I called him immediately and I was like, where are you? Are you up high? Why are you telling me how you feel? Are you okay? Yeah. What happened? Is Mel okay?
Yeah. You knew I was in San Francisco, and you're like, what bridge are you on right now? Is it okay?
But if a female friend of mine said that, I'd be like, oh, that's nice, bye. Yeah. I'd be like, emoji, emoji, emoji. But if you do it, I'm like, what happened?
Yeah. So it's not super easy to communicate your emotions as a man, because everyone assumes something went terrible. Like, well, this is his farewell note. He was genuine for a moment.
Yeah.
Glad we had him while we lasted.
No, you get that message.
Plane,
You're screenshotting it for the news.
No, yeah, you're like, oh, his plane's going down. That's great, yeah.
I would text you if my plane was going down.
Yeah?
I'd be like, want to hear something hilarious?
Yeah,
I'd be like,
funny.
You know how I never fly Southwest anymore and I did this weekend?
Yeah.
Guess what? There was someone in here who said I'm not gay, but if Ryan Reynolds... like something about Ryan Reynolds. Do you have someone like that? Like, I'm
Zendaya.
Zendaya's a good one.
I feel like we could joke and laugh, and like she would let like Tom come and like...
No, it's just Zendaya. That's cheating. It's cheating.
They'd be the best couple to have a threesome with, though. Spider-Man shooting webs all over the place.
I don't think I could have a threesome with them because I think I would just be really sad I was a guest. I think it would be like going to a really fancy party at a beautiful home and knowing you have to go home to your shitty apartment.
Oh, the fact that they're a couple.
Yeah.
And
you're getting you're just catching eye contact. They're giving each other meaningful eye contact. You're getting glances at best.
No, you're thinking about this all wrong. You're the guest star. You get to go in, fuck shit up, and then leave.
That is probably the best way to think about it. But I wasn't looking for a relationship. I was trying to have like a fun, sexy fling, which doesn't usually go great for me because I have this round, wholesome face that people think they should build a life with. Every time I'm like, we could bone or whatever, guys are like, no, I'm all right. But you could meet my mom. Do you want to do that? You seem like you'd be better at meeting my mom than having sex. And they are not wrong, all right? I will meet your mom all night long. Moms like me so much for no reason. I was dating a guy years ago. We were totally on the rocks having problems. And I went to lunch with his mom, hoping to get some advice. And halfway through lunch, she puts her hand on my hand and goes, "You know, Taylor, my son's a lot like his father. And if I could go back in time, I don't know that I'd marry his father again." And I was like, "Are you saving my life in this Panera Bread right now?" It was like a movie when an older character sacrifices themselves for the good of the journey. Like, she Gandalf'd me. She's like, "Fly, you fool!" She was a bad mom and a bad wife, but such a good friend. Oh my God. Hoes before sons, am I right? I think about her every day.
Did anyone else get feedback, consistent feedback from people? Yeah, what'd you get?
I don't know how to comfort.
You don't know how to comfort. Oh, that's a big one. Did you get that from him? He told you that? He told you don't know how to comfort?
She's like,
She's learning? You said that like somebody who had a dog or something who was like, I'm like, oh, is he still shitting on the couch? Like, she's learning. She's learning. You have trouble like empathizing? Is that the problem?
Someone told me his mom has diabetes, and I'm like, so we're going to eat.
Someone told you that their mom had diabetes and you were like, so where do you want to go eat? That's what you said? The only thing you could have said that was worse is, do you feel like dessert? Dessert just sounds really good right now. I don't know.
I asked him on our first date, I was like, "Has anything terrible ever happened to you?" And he thought about it for a minute. He's like, you know that face white guys make where they're like, "Oh, I guess it has been pretty good." Like the whole time, hot dog, thanks Jesus. Like they're just stoked. And after a minute, he goes, "Honestly, no." And I was like, oh my God, because now I have to be the terrible thing that happens to him. This person said, "Where do you want your ashes spread?" And they wrote, "Not on the Haunted Mansion ride at Disney World. I used to work there, and they vacuum that shit up." You know what? Disneyland, Disney World, I think are very popular places for people to spread ashes.
Yeah.
And that, can you imagine being a Disney adult even in death? Even in death, they're like, "Put the ears on my urn."
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, that's a good point, though, because one of the marks of Disneyland and World is how clean it is.
Yeah.
So it's not smart to do that. But if you put your stuff at Six Flags, they'll put that on the food at Six Flags. You're in the salt and pepper shaker at Six Flags.
those are truffle fries now. I'm so glad I know that I'm bipolar now. I mean, I have the right meds. I got a mood ring. I'm handling it. But when I first found out, it was a very tough pill to swallow, and I've swallowed a lot of pills. Because when you first find out something like that, you're like, oh man, am I going to tell anybody? Should I tell anybody? And if I do tell people, am I hot and or talented enough to be an inspiration? Like, if I have a thing and someone else has that thing and they find out I have it too, are they gonna feel good or bad with that information? Because when I got diagnosed, they started listing names. They were like, you know who else is bipolar? Selena Gomez. And I was like, that does make me feel better. She is very pretty. Okay, I'll be bipolar.
What was the last red flag you saw on Hinge?
Over 6 feet. In quotes.
I mean, that's kind of funny. You don't think that's funny? It's a little funny. I mean, you sound a little picky, bitch. I mean, that's pretty good. I don't know. That's kind of good. Oh, God. What did you write back? Super chill? Like, what did you do? Very accepting.
Then I hit puberty and I was like, oh no, I guess God just hates me right now. That's a bummer. That's a joke. God doesn't hate anybody, all right? Not anymore. But have you read the Old Testament? Holy shit. The Old Testament is my favorite Taylor Swift album. It is bang super banger. Just like, you don't believe in me? Snakes! Look what you made me do. I'm a 20-something white woman. Obviously, I'm going to compare T Swift to the Lord, all right? She is the only God I still believe in, all right? I don't see God revamping his old shit, and let's be honest, he probably should, because the people...
I went to a fundamentalist Christian elementary school in southern Missouri. In the first grade, my teacher pulled me aside one day and lectured me about the skirt I was wearing. She said it was lying to God. And if I loved God, I wouldn't lie to him like that. Who the fuck? What? Think God's in heaven like, no more mullets. You need to be party or business. Full 360. Stop trying to pull one over on me. Don't stop putting pockets on the inside of your jackets.
I would hate to see God find out about tearaway pants. He'd be rolling over in his grave or whatever. I don't know. Is he dead? I don't know the rules.
Behind the rock.
Oh.
No.
Sure. Behind the rock.
Sophie didn't grow up religious, so I love explaining shit that I wasn't allowed to do to her. Where I'll be like, yeah, I couldn't watch Rugrats because like Angelica was mean to the babies, and no one here bats an eye because you're like, yeah, of course, we understand. But Sophie thinks it's crazy, so I just love like shocking her with stuff.
I can't even tell if she's like messing with me or not. We'll be like talking about something and she's like, no, we weren't allowed to eat turduckens because Dad said those birds weren't married, so we can't. I'm like, what? What book is that from in the Bible?
It's not even that far off, honestly.
It does grow you up very quickly, losing a parent that young. I mean, I saw a dead body when I was 8, which means I saw a dead body years before I saw a dick. And that is not the order this shit should go in, according to the American Girl Body Book. Although maybe it should be, because you know what's crazy? A dick, way more traumatizing than your dead mom. Oh my God, it's so much worse. I saw my mom, I was like, that lady used to make me snacks, now she's very still. I saw a dick for the first time, I was like, oh my God, who took Jabba the Hutt's eyes? You have done nothing for me. No, I didn't say Beetlejuice even one time. But those are my most fun friends to talk to. My friends who have casual sex regularly, I always want to hear their updates. I have a friend, she's on Tinder. I call her every Monday. I'm like, hey, how was your weekend? She goes, great. Remember that guy I told you about? He is so good at dirty talk, Taylor. I'm like, what's like good dirty talk, in your opinion? She goes, I really like being called like a slut and a whore. And I'm like, oh my God. If you like being called a slut and a whore in bed, your parents loved you so much. Like, dirty talk is hot because it's shit you've never heard before. Ooh. If someone called me a whore in bed, I'd be like, excuse me? That's what my father calls me. That is a family name, boundaries, sir. Look around. Is this sex or Thanksgiving? Read the room. I want to hear some shit in bed I've never heard. I want to hear like, hey, I set up a college fund for you. I think your arms look too thin. I really enjoyed your Netflix special. I did not grow up in a household that was very like mental health conscious. Like we were very religious. I don't know if you've ever tried to tell your conservative dad that you have a mental health issue. It doesn't go great. When I was in high school, I was like, Dad, I think I'm depressed. And he was like, you just need some protein. Get a scoop of peanut butter. Yeah, there's a lot of dads out there just white-knuckling it through life right now. Clinging to a jar of chunky Jif like it's the answer. Just a buoy in the storm. It'll pass. The only mental health advice my dad ever gave me is I was having panic attacks in high school and I didn't know what they were. And I was very stressed out. And I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I feel like this. I don't know what to do. And he goes, all right. All I can tell you is that when you feel like this, get as far away from the people you care about as possible. Until you feel different. Which is advice you give a werewolf. Like, just run into the woods so you're not a monster anymore. Don't let them see you change. They won't accept you for what you truly are.
I went to their wedding. I'm so glad I did. I learned a lot. If you're single, go to as many weddings as possible so you can walk around just like, okay, not this. We watched her walk down the aisle for what felt like 45 minutes to an hour. Oh my God. These 20-something brides are really milking that walk. Just like... I'm a princess. It's like, you're a Bigfoot, speed it up, we have lives. I swear, when I get married, I'm gonna jog a little bit down the aisle like I've been in a crosswalk too long. Just like, yeah, I see the numbers going down. I'm gonna have you out of here in 9 seconds.
I got back into therapy. Anybody in therapy? Mostly women, that's the problem. It's very hard to stay in therapy. My old therapist told me that when I get close to people, I have a tendency to self-sabotage, and I thought that was bullshit, so I ghosted her. And then I finally went back because I finally dated enough people who all gave me the exact same feedback about my shitty personality. You know that romantic quota you hit where you're like, uh-oh, might be me. Oh, the reviews are in and they are unanimous. That's a bummer. So after a really bad breakup a few years ago, I finally took a long, hard look at myself and said, okay, Taylor, 5 out of 5 dudes all think that in fights, you behave like a raccoon trapped in a trash bag. So maybe it's time to get some Klonopin or a rabies shot.
You said I love you already?
I did once.
You did once? Girl. You did once, and he what? It was a little sudden? Okay, so he didn't say it back? When did you say I love you?
Like
A
a month and a half.
month and a half in. Oh. No, that's, okay, here's the thing. That's usually when people say I love you, right? Like 6 weeks in, people say that, right? 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 And then he just didn't ever, and you just never said it again? And you're still dating this person? I mean, do you love him? Like, you still do? You're just like, oh, we'll just like keep it to ourselves? Are all your friends here? How many of your friends are here? 7 friends? Wait. You're telling me that you have 7 friends as an adult. How old are you?
28.
You're 28. You somehow have 7 friends. That's unheard of. You're 28. You have 7 friends that all came out with you at the same time. Is it your birthday? No. You have 7 friends that will come hang out with you in a public place with no occasion. And you told a man that you loved him, and he was like, Guys, what are you doing? Y'all are bad friends. This is an insane situation. You know how I know? I'm working right now.
I've been thinking a lot about what I want and need in a partner because I travel all the time. I have a weird job where I work at night. If I want to have a family, what I need is a stay-at-home dad. The problem is, I don't want someone who, like, plans to be a stay-at-home dad. You know those guys who are like, I'd love to be a stay-at-home dad. You just like sit on the floor, smoke weed, eat crumbs. That guy sucks. That guy watches your water break and asks you for a ride to the hospital. The only upside to marrying that dude is he'll never leave the baby in a hot car because he doesn't have one. I need a guy with goals and drive and ambition, and I need him to give all that up to support mine. I need to find a winner and destroy him. I want to say, this is my husband. He used to do this. And I can feel some people pulling back like, oh, Taylor, he's going to resent you. I know. I'm kind of into that. I'm super into it. Because I've dated dudes that don't make as much money as me, almost exclusively. What up? And one of them really hated it. It made him feel embarrassed and emasculated, and it was, oh, so hot. Oh my God, I'm like, come here, baby girl, we'll role play. You can be the breadwinner tonight. How does that sound? Yeah, you go right back to making pancakes in the morning. Don't get cocky just because daddy lent you some pants.
It's like the first Bible story you think of when...
Jesus throwing the pigs off the cliff.
Jesus throwing the pigs off the cliff? That's someone who went to a Christian college right there. Remind me what happens in that one. Why did he do that?
Apparently the pigs were like cursed.
Oh yeah, the pigs were like demon pigs.
Yeah.
Shut up! If you didn't grow up in church, you don't get it! Sorry, so the demon pigs. They weren't just normal pigs, they had demons in them. He had to throw them off the cliff. You guys are dicks. Okay, the pigs are demons. And so he threw them? I don't remember God ever...
He drowns them somehow.
He drowns them somehow with water, probably. He drowned them. What were the demon pigs doing? Were they just like, fuck you, we're Satan? I'm just trying to remember how he knew the pigs were possessed.
Out with another person and into the...
Oh, yes, that's what happened! Yes! I knew it! And this is what youth group is.
Guys my age, not that careful. I don't know if any of you have tried to get a 20-something dude from a dating app to wear a condom lately, but it's sort of like trying to convince a 5-year-old to put a jacket on over his Halloween costume. It's like, no, you're gonna ruin it! You can't even see it! You're 23, I'm 29, so I do basically the same. Yeah, thank you so much. Sometimes Gen Z is nice. They're like, it's basically the same, don't worry. Do you date men? Yes. Okay, here's a little tip. Never tell your partner anything about your relationship with your parents, because they will use it in fights. You'll be in a fight and they'll be like, I'm not your dad, Taylor. And I'm like, yeah, I know, my dad had a real job and said I love you right away. Like the day he met me. Didn't have to think about it at all. And my boyfriend wasn't looking for a relationship either when we met. Straight dudes usually aren't, you know? Women are surprised when they find a guy who can make them come, and straight dudes are surprised when they find a girl who can make them feel genuine feelings in their heart. Like, women are like, he got me off 3 times, and guys are like, I mean, I just fucking like her, dude. Like, we talked all day, I didn't want to hit her, it was nuts! She's just like my friend? I don't know. I want to lick her heart, I think. Straight dudes are so proud of themselves for falling in love. It's really cute. They're like, I love you. Hell yeah, buddy, I knew you could get there. Women fall in love, we're like, I love you. Fucking again, you dumb bitch. You were supposed to love you first. You keep skipping that part. It is eat, pray, then love. Oh, God, it's okay. We'll try again in a year and a half. But he cheated on you. Like, early on, and then you forgave him. Because it wasn't that bad, or because you cheated too, or what?
I felt like he needed that to figure out what he really wanted.
I don't know if you heard that up there. You're my hero? She goes, I felt like he needed that to figure out what he really wanted. You are the baddest bitch I've ever met in my life. Just, oh, did you need to go someone to find out that you up? Okay, no, that's cute that you needed to do that. Like, you are everything I want to be. Just someone who's like, you cheated on me? But that's silly. You silly Billy. What were you thinking?